guys, Scott from Spade Composites. Today we're going to show you how we wrap a barrel. So the very first thing is we get a barrel blank in. This is 1.250 diameter. So this is a blank. So we get this blank, we cut it off to the length that we want, and then we take it to the machine shop, and then it gets profiled. And I'll show you one that's halfway done. So yeah, as you can see the profile, this one's going to be a bolt gun barrel. So this is the back end, the tenon where your chamber is going to go, and then this end will be the threaded end for the muzzle. So this is about halfway done, and then when it's completely done, I have several done here that is an AR. So we have an AR barrel here, the barrel extension side. We leave a generous back end, that way there's chamber support. So this one's, you know, it only probably comes up to here, so there's plenty of chamber support. Then we wrap our carbon all the way to this side, and then we wrap it from the front of the gas block journal to the back of the threads. So this is a barrel. Once we get it, it'll go in the X-winder, and I'll show Mitchell how he does that.
Hey, I'm Mitchell from Spade Composites. Today we're going to show you the wrapping side of our carbon fiber barrels. So before it gets to this stage, obviously it's going to get prepped and taped, but once it gets here, I throw it up on this laptop here. This is our program that runs the machine, and I'll take a tape measure and I will measure the points where I want our little eyelet to start and stop. And they're just rough points. I want to be a little bit generous so that I don't underwrap it. And then I'll throw it into this program like I was saying and hit my trace button. All right guys, so after I get those trace points set and I'm happy with how they look, what I do is I'll go in and I'll set what wrap angle we want that barrel to be wrapped, and beforehand I'll calculate how many layers I think the barrel is going to need of carbon and epoxy, and I'll set that all up. I'll generate a G-code program, and then our CNC has a launcher, and I'll just open up that generated G-code, and the machine will go to its limit point, stop, it'll go to those trace points that we showed you before, and then I'll make sure that the carbon toes routed through these rollers will have some epoxy in this tub down here. It'll get squeegeed, and then it'll go up over this roller, through this eyelet, and then over the barrel. And obviously the barrel's covered in epoxy and the carbon's covered in epoxy, and then I'll just hit go and let the X-winder do its thing. Once the carbon's built up to a generous amount, I'll stop it, and the case of a gas gun barrel, we'll obviously do the extension side, or if it's a bolt gun barrel, it's pretty quick, just from each extreme end of the barrel.
So we wrapped and profiled this 18-inch barrel that we got in. What I'm doing now is I'm polishing it. So after all that, we get the blank, we take it to the machine shop, they profile it, Mitchell wraps it, we profiled it, we polish it. This is the final product. This is the carbon wrap. It is fully polished to 2000 grit sandpaper, and then we double check the gas port size and the headspace before it goes out to you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit us up, sales@spadecomposites.com. All of our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.